Good morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Coffee Break with Tarot by Laura Gonzalez. My name is Laura Gonzalez, and I have learning the card for today, or learning today's card. What we usually we try to do every Friday. Sometimes I just choose to be late, or to be absent, or to be busy. And I feel like it's been forever since I see you on a Friday, or rather, since you have seen me on a Friday. And today we're doing the learning the card of the day. I'm utilizing the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, as I consider this to be the best tarot to learn how to read. And all the images are upside down. What the heck? So anyway, today we're doing learning the card of the day, and we might get an oracle card too. Why not? Why not? So anyway, let's see what kind of card we have to learn for today. I'd like to say thank you to all the people that are watching on Instagram TV, Instagram Live. I don't even know what you call yourselves anymore. Instagram. And to the people watching on Facebook, remember that until your comment, I don't know who is all watching. And obviously to the people watching later on YouTube and Twitter. So let's see what card we're going to learn for today. Oh, this is a beautiful card for the weekend, for us to learn, and for us to say goodbye to this week. And I'm happy to have this card because I'll be working the whole weekend. So it's the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups, the meaning is basically, hi Susan, hi Carrie. Thank you for commenting. You remember, I don't know who's all watching until you start commenting. So Ten of Cups basically telling us it's going to be happiness. It's going to be, hi Patty, happiness, joy, community, family. Sometimes is more specific about family. Hi Rosa. And Rosa, you're always here. I love you. I love your support, honey. It keeps me motivated to do my best. So precisely, you can see the reflection right now. Family, community, chosen family, people who will be there for you, who will be supporting you, love, harmony, rhythm, compassion, and all those good things, right? That is the meaning of the card. So as prediction goes for this weekend, for entertainment purposes only, I just fill out an application to go bend at a market, and it's one of those that they want the tarot to be described as for entertainment purposes. So, for entertainment purposes, the prediction is that we will have a very good, supportive, family filled, love filled, harmonious weekend. And hi Ziri, and hi Dina, and Rosa, is very honest and sincere. So how do we come up with this conclusion that this is all roses and rainbows, quite literally? Hi Sandra from Mexico. So what is the meaning? How do we come up with this meaning about all of the things that I told you, right? First of all, obviously, as always, is the number, right? Number 10 is the ending, the culmination, the finishing of something. It's like, and I always do this movement, hand gesture, because number 10 is like a revolving door, right? So it's 10 and we start again. So the ending of the energy accumulation on the Lesser Arcana does not end with the people of the court. It actually ends with number 10. The people of the court are their own very particular learning process. But anyway, so this is the culmination, right? This is like the end. And quite literally, the happiness of finishing a task and starting all over or starting a new one. And then cups, as you can see, there's 10 cups here. Cups represent our emotions, being emotionally intelligent, being emotionally available, being able to share our emotions with people, being able to recognize our emotions and to learn from them, not to deny them, not to push them under the carpet, but rather to treat them. And this analogy I really, really like. I don't recall where I picked it up, but I picked it up somewhere. Treating your emotions like guests, letting them in, listening to them, see what these emotions have to say, and then allowing them to leave when they have served their purpose. Well, you don't do that with guests, but you know what I mean, you know? So the same goes for emotional intelligence, right? Letting your emotions come and overtake. There is not one emotion that is bad. There are no bad emotions. All emotions come to teach us lessons and to let us know what's going on inside of us. So in this case, all the cups being raised up and being the image being so harmonious is talking precisely about happiness. Now remember that Pamela Coleman Smith put people in motion on the cards for us to understand precisely what happiness feel like, or precisely to see what was happening on every one of the cards. And in this one, obviously this was written on the 1900s, pardon me, illustrated on the early 1900s. uh, the symbolism for happiness was the very traditional family, traditional bigger quotes. So you have what alleges to be mom, dad, and the kids, right? But in 2022, we know our family doesn't have to be a mom and a dad and a son and a daughter and a dog and a white picket fence. Our family is what we make it to be. More than ever, our family is chosen, and that is such a joy and a privilege. And like with every relationship, when you have a very long time relationship, when it becomes so intimate, it's like family. And we even, pick at each other just like family, you know. So like with family or with chosen family, you can choose to dwell in those little nuances or forgive, forget, and move on and do your thing. So my computer is doing something weird because, of course, why not? Okay, so sorry if I froze a little bit. So, number 10, number of completion. Cups about harmonious relationships, family enjoying, ideal of happiness and whatnot. And then also this beautiful blue skies and the old foliage and garden on the horizon. It all describes happiness. Happiness, abundance, prosperity, etc. So it is a very good card for happiness and whatnot. I'm very thrilled that it came out on the weekend. I told you on Wednesday I've been under the weather. I've been feeling really sick. I feel like I'm on the mend, thank you goddess. And for everyone that has commitments, or even if you have family commitments, it looks like it will go really well. And speaking of commitments, I have for you to join me if you want to on the 26th at Lores in Pilsen from 12 to 5 at the Brunch for Foods. And on the 27th, I will be on Inner Arts in Oak Park, reading cards there by myself at Inner Arts. Well, with Lippy, of course. Lippy, the owner of the store. And on the 27th at night, I will be doing the online class for psychic abilities and divination. You can still sign up for that class. It's only $20 and all of that. We've gone over the 10 minutes as per usual, but I want to read you the oracle card. This one jumped. And I usually don't read the jumpers, but today I been called inspiring to read a jumper. So don't make assumptions. Assume nothing is the name of the card. And it reads, in any kind of relationship, we can make the assumption that others know what we think, and we don't have to say what we want. We assume they are going to do what we want because they know us so well. If they don't do what we want, we feel hurt and think, how could you do that? You should know. The fact that it matches this one so good. This is when I confirm to myself again and again and again that these cards have no biases, and that the divine spirit, God, goddess, or whatever you call these energies, are really connected with each other. Yes, Rosa, I will post the link on this comments. I will post that link. So do you see how similar we're talking about family, respect, and emotional intelligence and communication, and then the oracle card is talking about the exact same thing. You can't make this shit up. Okay, in any kind of relationship, we can make the assumption that others know what we think, and we don't have to say what we want. We assume they are going to do what we want because they know us so well. If they don't do what we want, we feel hurt and think, how could you do that? You should know. Nope. Nobody is a mind reader, not even me. Everybody needs communication. So please use your emotional intelligence. Say what you want, mean what you say, and call for your needs. Okay, we have gone well above and beyond. I have to say goodbye. I love you all. I will post the link here, and I will talk to you all on Monday with Tarot for the Week. See you Saturday in Pilsen if you can do it. See you Sunday in Inner Arts if you can do it. And until then, you are loved. Bye-bye.